Hi guys, my name is Matt, aka Ihrme, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, episode 65, and our final episode of Voiced Over Madness. We start our story today in Dalaran. I'm just running around handing some quests in. Yeah, these are just the professions quests where you've gathered a herb or a mining node, and it gives you something to go hand in. It's another reason why I think these professions are pretty good for leveling, especially in Legion and in Battle for Azeroth, where you do get those little bits of bonus XP, and it just drives us forward a little bit closer to the next level. So we're going to the Grey Fang Enclave here. We have a quest to hand in, and let's see what it's got to say. This is Fate of the Queen's Reprisal. The officer looks down at what you're offering him and his eyes light up. Do you know what you have here? You might have just delivered some of the most significant intel of the campaign. I will see it personally if this gets to Lord Greymane's hands. We get either a chest or a cloak. Unfortunately, neither are super important for us as we're using the heirloom stuff. Obviously less important now in a pre-patched world. But we'll take those, and we'll take the gold. And that's our quest complete in Dalaran. As you can see, I think we've probably got 10-15% left to do in this level, and 10 or 15% left to do in Legion. So let's pause there, and we'll disappear back onto Azuna, where we can we can start some more quests. So we arrive, and we're going to speak to this imp for the quest Missing Demon. Yeah, the new master sent you. I get it. I have to deal with my former master first. Let's make a deal. Hey there. You seem like a intelligent type. I propose a deal. I need a new minion to be in my muscle to help me acquire a few special ingredients for a ritual. In exchange, I give you my former master to do with whatever your demon-slaying types do with a demon. If you're interested, just sign here in blood, please. So we're going to speak to the demon again. We have the option of signing or reading the contract first. As you can see, it turns out there's quite a lot to do. There's a lot of words, and it doesn't seem that important, so we'll just sign in blood. And as we do, the minion exclaimed, "Last, a minion of my very own. Per your contract, you will help me gather supplies for a perfectly harmless ritual. I need feathers and horns, lots of horns. See those Shadowrunners, Prowlers, and Heron over there in the Olivian Vale? They should have lots of both. Oh, and I need olives, lots of olives, one for each finger. Minion, let's ride." So by some poor decision making, we've ended up as a minion for an imp, which is odd. I think, if I remember correctly, the minion will actually... Oh, sorry, the imp will actually... Yeah, there you go. The imp will ride on our back and command us. It's slightly difficult to see because of our gear. We're slightly hidden. But yeah, we are being forced to kill various mobs for him. So let's go. And as you can tell from the horror-sounding music behind my voice, we are now going to murder a whole bunch of things, such as weird unicorn horses, heron, and other such things. Maybe they're not unicorn horses, I'm not really sure. Anyway, they all succumb to us as we gather the reagents that we've been requested. And then all that's left is to collect the olives, which are, yeah, there we go, 8 out of 8 olives. To collect those for our minion / master / whatever is going on right now. So we head back over here to hand it in. To which he says, olives, I love these things. They are the only reason worth coming to this filthy world. Fair enough. So, turns out we were getting those olives really just so the minion could eat them. Not part of some ritual after all. That gives us the quest. This is in my contract. To perform the ritual, I need to use a special cave I have prepared, a gloom-bound barrow. Meet me there and I'll give you your reward. Key. So off we fly, slightly west, to this cave. We say to the imp to begin our ritual, and we enter the demonic-looking cave. Notice I said that word correctly first time. I'd call that an absolute win. In he comes, slowly meandering in. I seem to be interested in item level of my gear though, not sure why. And a, what are these guys called? Well, it's a demon, but I can't remember what they're called. Eridar? Is that right? An Eridar appears, called Sharon. He's not called Sharon, but, you know, close enough. We're grinding through, slowly killing him. Oh, doesn't seem too much of a challenge. We're at about 60% health. He's at 10 or less. Down he goes. And we can go hand this one in, or we can try, but our imp friend is making a run for it. I think we have to, yeah, we have to go back to where we previously spoke to him to hand the question. So we escape slightly, but over we go and speak to him. Great deal, right? You got to kill a demon. Your fancy weapon got more fancy, and I got to be the master now. Everyone wins. Well, I win, especially as I get to level 110, and that means we can now head on towards World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, starting with the Raiden battle for Raiden. We're gonna portal back to Stormwind, and we're gonna get going. So we've arrived in Stormwind Harbor. We've also picked up the quest there, the Call for Allies, but that's the Allied Wraiths quest, so we're not going to worry about that too much. We have now gone past our mark. Need help? And it says the Horde will pay for what they've done. We get a new staff, the WoW Mage's Spire, which is a upgrade over our artifact. So take that. What the Horde has done, of course, they're referring to the burning of Teldrassil. We have the quest, the Battle for Lorraine. King Rin has mustered our forces. We mean to launch a full-scale assault on Lorraine. We'll drive the Horde from the keep and reclaim it for the Alliance. It's been far too long since our flag flew in Tirisfal. Ready to ship out? Captain Angelica here will see to your transport. So, as usual, we have the option to skip, but we will not do that. We will do the battle anyway, which would give me a great opportunity to talk it through live, but instead I didn't record any audio. So we'll try and talk it through semi-live. And in we go. So we arrive with the might of 2 Alliance soldiers. We'll skip through quite a bit of this, as it's not going to be massively exciting. We arrive here. We are waiting for the scenario to begin. We're going to be sent forward by this this kind guy. Yeah, you can see, Heroes of the Third Fleet, still yourself. Report to King Greymane at once. King Greymane is at Brill, I believe, which is slightly south of us. And off we charge. We arrive in the ruins of Brill, and we arrive with King Greymane, who is rallying us with some stirring words, making it very clear what we have to do, and preparing us for this great assault on Lorraine, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. So we're waiting for that gate to drop, and then we can charge forth and hopefully win an easy battle. Yes, the Dark Reign ends today. We will drive her evil from this land and raise our banners above Lordaeron once more. That is 100% what is going to happen with the Alliance. So we charge forth once more, about to secure an easy victory, no doubt, over Lorraine. Clicking on the gate, it's not opening. Gate swings open. So, first stage, we just have to fight the Horde and get our bar to 100%. We're immediately hit by something which disorientates us. We're spinning around. And now it's time to do some killing. Okay, some more horror-sounding noises as we slowly kill the horde. Getting that bar up to 100%, fighting giant shredders. Then moving on to more standard horde opponents, such as Griffin Riders or Whim Riders. As you can see, we're nearly there. So we're just going to finish it off. Pyroblasting away. In all honesty, we don't have to do a great deal of this. And just as we think we're gaining great victories, a giant horde war machine appears. I think you'll see it appear to the right. King Anduin Marin is preparing us. Oh, there you come. The Azerite war machine comes in firing Azerite bombs, I guess. We all get knocked back, and now we can engage the machine. Anything made that can be broken. It's very true. Unfortunately, this scenario, much like the Legion introduction, at this point you are really just a passenger. Your impact is pretty much nothing. As you can see, I've cast maybe 5 or 6 spells, not really doing anything much productive, and yet the war machine is still going down. I understand why. What you couldn't have is this scenario be impossible to complete when there is only 2 of you, as there is here. Anduin Rin there jumping up, striking a final blow against the war machine. And now we think it's time to assault Loredan.
There must be another way.
But the Dark Lady herself, Dark Lady, is that right? The Banshee Queen has other ideas. That's right. In a completely unprecedented move for the Forsaken, they are unleashing the plague.
Killing her own troops.
And in fact, killing her own troops, as Anduin says. We get some Banshee magic, and the Fallen are raised, are risen, whatever is the correct terminology. And so begins a slow retreat. So at this point, we're going to run around and we're going to do some clicking to try and heal these people. We're not willing to let our wounded fall behind. And once again, we've got a bar to fill up to 100%. Basically, the Horde are charging out. Well, I guess they're not Horde, they're the Undead are charging out. We're trying to hold them back. We're trying to heal our Fallen, all while escaping the plague as it slowly spreads. Anduin there standing in the green stuff, which I think is pretty standard practice not to do such a thing. So we do a bit of fighting, blowing up a couple of Horde, and then the plague moves out, and yet more troops are spawned. We retreat further, and so it's the same thing, rinse and repeat. Speaking of the same thing, more spooky music as we speed through this moment. Yeah, rinse and repeat as I say, so we have a couple of stages of retreating, killing some undead Horde, and then retreating a little bit further, which is what we're doing right now. Until we are here, the gates of Brill, and everything's looking slightly desperate. We're using AoE. Not expecting it to be that effective. Oh. Explodes, and get another cutscene. Everything seeming pretty dire. Our invasion plans in tatters.
Has broken our ranks.
Our assault has been for nothing.
For nothing. Out of the gloom comes our salvation.
Jaina.
Is this the first time you see the new model for Jaina? The power of frost defeating the plague. the question, how did the plague exist in Northrend? Is that a continent ice? The answer must be magic ice. Also the ship, is it sailing arcane? I don't know. Do those cannons exist? I don't know. So we've broken the walls. And this time we can charge into Lorraine. Our alliance forces, me and one other guy. We need some horde. We've got the numbers. Let's do this.
I stand with you. These walls won't hold for long. We should not linger here.
Sound advice. Sylvanas didn't have much time to prepare for this attack. We cannot afford to underestimate her. Everyone, fall into position.
So, I notice these models where the, I don't know what's happened, the shoulders have stayed where they are and the bodies have hit the ground. Certainly odd. So, we head on in, and we meet some Zandalari, who are casting, yeah, this movement wind effect. It's certainly not one. So we have to basically fight our way to the other end, while this this name mob here basically jumps up and down and casts various wind attacks. As you can see, he's immune, so there's no point attacking him yet, which means that our purpose is fairly limited. Yeah, he's blowing this, so we're being knocked back. If you get hit by the tornadoes, I think you get sort of fired away. So we have to defeat the horde first, as we're doing here. It's not particularly difficult, and really just a case of standing still. And then he turns into a eagle and flies to the other end and then casts the ability again. Or we continue to push our way towards him. Goes, switches to the other end again. Still fighting the horde. I think it's maybe the last time that he does it. So there isn't that many horde troops left. His eagle form reaches the other end again. And now, yeah, with the horde dead, we're able to engage. But once we've reached him, he stops moving about, takes a stance, and we're able to fight him. So just skipping through this fight because it lasts a little while and there's not much exciting happening. He basically moves about. We have to keep attacking him. He tries to knock us back. We keep attacking him until eventually he falls. And we move on, where we are greeted by yet more horde in a shocking turn of events. This time, a more undead-looking force. Abomination Wonderland, as it's described. And this is a case of getting to 100%.
Give the word, and I will teleport us to safety.
If we turn tail now, we just become prey. No. We will fight and die if we must, for what we believe in.
Your time is up, King Anduin. Victory for the Forsaken!
Here comes the horde.
Hold your ground!
And we are met by our allies. Got King Akator appearing there. And also some Gnome-ish engineering. So we're able to jump in this machine, which makes this section a little bit easier, as we're able to do huge damage in it. So we blast through these horde. And yeah, once again, looking to try and get 100%. As you imagine, we can basically spam these abilities and grind our way through, getting huge amounts of XP. I'm seeing 4s and 6s there. As you can see, well, you can just about see to the right of my camera. Our XP bar is really not moving. We're about 24% through, so we're not far off. It's really just a matter of time. It's not difficult. Let's zoom through this, shall we? So we jump forward. We have not much left to do. 80%, 84%, and there we go. Completed. Another cutscene time. Lady Sylvanas watching over our victory and demands the retreat of the horde troops. She's going to do some I don't know how else to describe it, but magic stuff. Shoots a barrel of plague in a shocking turn of events once again, and then escapes, blocking our escape or our ability to pursue. We must not let her escape. Indeed.
The Horde is
So what have
falling
we
back
got
again.
this time?
What is their strategy here?
That accursed light blocks our path. Our forces can't follow her.
We can't let the war chief escape. Capturing her is the only way to win this war.
Understood. We will not let you go alone.
Mekatork, can your flying machines get us past this blight?
I don't have many of them, but the ones I do are at your disposal.
This raises many questions. One, why do we not bring many flying machines? They seem like they would be beneficial in an assault. And two, why would they not be able to get us past the plague? The plague doesn't affect everything above it vertically, does it? Otherwise, you know, Naxxramas would be very confusing as we cross over plague in there. Anyway, we zoom over, we meet our leaders again. We've got Anduin, we've got... Yeah, we're greeted here by High Overlord Sauerfang, who will not let us pass. Looking for a glorious victory. I mean, I don't know how glorious a victory this can be, or glorious death, I guess is probably more accurate, when we outnumber him, so it's not really a fair fight.
Are you willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde!
And we got into the pretty standard boss fight. There isn't really a lot to this. Anduin and we'll tank him, and we will just cast Pyroblast over and over and over. Let's jump forward. Skipping forward slightly to the end of the fight. An easy kill, nothing much to worry about. And then we get the cinematic. So Sauerfang defeated, looking to get a clean death. The honor of the Horde, as Anduin refers to him as. He is looking for a clean death, an honorable death after being defeated in combat. But Anduin has other ideas. We're just going to jump through this slightly, as we had a couple of issues with copyright. With Sauerfang defeated and taken off to the stockades, all that's left is to go and face Sylvanas, sorry. And off we head into the ruins of Lorraine for one final confrontation with her. No problem whatsoever. There we find her as we enter, sitting on the throne. Oh, we haven't quite found that yet. Spoiler. But yes, we enter the throne room, where Arthur slayed his father. That scene very reminiscent when pushing the doors open. There we find Sylvanas. Let's skip forward.
Look at you.
It ends with the Horde using the power of green once again. And there they escape on their warship. Their flying balloon. I can't remember what it'd be called. Is it a blimp? I don't think it's a blimp. And back to Stormwind we go. Good to see you back on your feet. Many others were not so fortunate. King Anduin has returned to Stormwind Keep. We must plan what our next move will be. Out of nowhere, we get Magni Bronzebeard pop up. Champion, Magni Bronzebeard needs your help. Azeroth is dying. Before this war, a massive demon called Sargeras stabbed the planet with a sword. Our planet cries out in pain while the Horde and Alliance fight among each other. Magni Bronzebeard believes you can help heal the planet's wounds. Meet him in Silithus. He is a camp where Sargeras' sword impacted the world. And there we go. We've done it. We fought for Lorraine. We achieved very little. And this is the last episode, I believe, of post-recording voiceover. Thank next time we'll head to Selthus. We'll head to the Wounds and we'll pick up the Battle for Azeroth campaign. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to like it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I will see you again soon. I don't really know how long we've got left. Might go black any second. I don't know. But yeah, take it easy. And I will see you again soon. See you later. Bye.